This had never ever happened to me before, so yeah, it was a new experience. I'll tell you about those guys later, but first, let me tell you why I was in McDonald's at 5 AM.
I just basically was trying to get in the house and this happened. I actually broke the key. I didn't even put that much pressure on it. Like, the top lock was already like stiff anyway. We just give up and accept our fate here. You know, what if we end up liking sitting out here? We don't actually want to rent the flat anymore. Plot twist, it's a new flat.
Press 3 or stay on the line.
Hi Casey, please check your WhatsApp message again please and call me back as soon as you get this message. It's an emergency.
Yeah, needless to say, he never picked up his phone, and I had work the next day, so I was screwed.
Thank you, bye.
We were both screwed. But that didn't stop us from having a good time.
Next. I work tomorrow at 10 and it's an 8-hour shift and it's going to be such a long day. I just really can't be arsed. If we don't get any sleep at all tonight, then... Because I've got contacts in as well. I'm sure the floor's the equivalent to that bed. On one hand, it can get really cozy.
Yep, she was referring to that bed in my previous apartment tour video.
It's really nice because our bed's really hard, so apparently this floor is going to be the same. No, this floor's harder. Battery is dying, sorry.
My phone battery was dying too, but then I remembered that I had a portable phone charger, which also died, unfortunately.
So we're going to have no phone in a minute.
No. Okay, so apparently there's a service here that charges your battery for free. Went to that guy there and asked him if there's anywhere I could charge my phone battery. And he was like, nah, it's closed. And I was like, well, where can I charge it? And he was like, 7-Eleven. So that was our next stop.
Okay, so I just asked them, they don't do it anymore. The whole 7-Eleven chain store doesn't do mobile phone charging, so yeah, we're screwed on that one. Hopefully my phone won't die too soon, because I kind of need it.
So now that plan A failed, it was time for plan B. We managed to find a perfect place that was 24 hours, inside, sheltered, everything, but there was no food.
The floor's quite clean as well.
Oh, it looks pretty clean, pretty decent.
I want to sleep in that corner.
Jojo's Bagsy this corner.
Who the best person to be? We really like to sit here actually. Oh, thanks.
And that's basically how it ended up at McDonald's. We just followed our stomachs.
Huh?
I don't you can count.
Shut up, you didn't recognise them.
Oh yeah, let me explain what happened. And that's where we first saw them.
Happened? What? You look behind. There's a guy with a burger jumper and blue t-shirt, right? Do you recognise them?
And this is why my sister says I'm never aware of my surroundings.
They're from the place we ate today! The Korean place! No way! No, they're not. 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 Don't even. Move your head so I can see. No, they're not. They are not the people we saw. Oh my.
This just shows how small Hong Kong is. Like, seriously.
We don't know this people. Certainly not obvious.
These guys were in McDonald's like they were in Hungry Korean earlier that day. Anyways, them guys left pretty soon, and it was time to make some new friends at McDonald's. Needless to say, I didn't get any sleep at all, but I can't complain because I actually had a place to go back to, and getting locked out was actually my own doing. But these people here, they had nowhere else to go, and it was a really humbling experience, and I felt really fortunate that I actually had a place. So I don't advise you guys to get locked out, but if you do get locked out, it isn't the end of the world. There's always sweet and sour, and I feel like this might have been initially a really sour experience, but we made the most of it, and it was actually really fun. It's got a sweet, you're recording now? It's got a sweet and sour sauce, because life isn't always sweet. There's sweet and there's sour.